Hello everyone, my name is Alan Smith, founder and managing partner of Musa Capital. And here we are at Developer Week AI ML Hackathon 2024, sponsored by AWS and Convex. I'm here with Wayne Sutton, one of the hosts of the event. And Wayne, just share us a little bit about your role here at this event and what you guys are doing here and how important events like these are to AI machine learning development here in the new economy.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you, and thanks for having me. Yeah, so I'm head of community at Convex. Convex is a startup based in San Francisco. It's a full backend as a service platform. We're a database, but we do much more. But most importantly for startups and developers, we make it easy for startups to launch their app and scale with Convex. So that's why I'm here, supporting the hackathon. We got some cash prizes, trying to get some developers, hackers building our platform,
Heck yeah.
you know, all about growth, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and so the second part of your question is can you repeat it?
Yeah, so how important are events like hackathons to the future of AI solution development? Why do you guys host them? How critical are these kinds of events going to be to the new solutions breaking into the new economy?
Yeah, the hackathons are in tech historically always been important, right? You go back to the social network movie, you go back to early Facebook days, and even before that, there is bar camp events and startup weekends, all around the time the tech ecosystem hit its second boom, right?
This is the front lines,
yeah,
right?
Right. And so hackathons were hey, let's see what people build, let's see what people make. And then the capitalism and the commercial side of it come, somebody built something cool, let's see how we can scale it up and change the world and make some money off of it, right? So hackathons is really important into the AI movement and what's happening in the tech ecosystem.
As a pre-seed investor, I'm like a kid in a candy store as I see all the engineering talent here coding away, building some exciting solutions across a number of challenge areas. And you're absolutely right. Without the prize pools that's provided by the sponsors, as well as the environment, created by AWS, we wouldn't be able to get that kind of innovation. So you're absolutely right. And so my next question is going to be, how important is it? Here we are at Pier 27 in San Francisco. San Francisco was the heart of SaaS for a long time. How important is San Francisco going to be to the future of AI solution development? Do we think that this is something that's going to be led by Silicon Valley, or do we think it's going to be a kind of innovation that's shared across the country?
Well, great question. We got to look at history some. And in terms of the second part of the question, is innovation going to be shared across the country? The answer is going to be no. Historically, it's never been shared across the country, and a lot of things haven't been shared equally across the country. And so with AI, it's not going to be anything different. On the other side of the question, in terms of is San Francisco is where it's being led in the country? San Francisco is ground zero for AI in the world, right? This is the place. There's more AI events happen in 1 week than in months in some cities, towns, and states, right? There's we can probably look at Luma, Eventbrite. There's 20, 30, 40 AI events a week.
That's right.
Right? And then I did a tweet just yesterday. It was what's up with the last week of June? There's 3 AI conferences the same week of June. I think everybody's trying to get the AI event done before they're going to break in July, right?
That's right.
And so there's so many AI events happening in San Francisco. And you got to look at the reason why, right? You have, Silicon Valley down the street. You have San Francisco, like you said, SaaS capital of the world, and you still have the Metas, the Googles, the X's, and this is ground zero for development.
Absolutely. The developer talent out here really is hard to match anywhere else in the world, and as a result, it means it's going to be a beacon for innovation. Super exciting. Couldn't agree more. The next couple of questions I had for you are slightly different, but more along the lines for Black engineers looking to kind of take part of this new AI and machine learning economy. What advice do you have for Black engineers that are looking to start working their way into AI and machine learning development, and finding roles and opportunities kind of in this next era of solutions?
Yeah, for Black engineers looking to take advantage of AI and machine learning, I mean, it's the same how it's been many years ago, right? When in terms of how to build a web app, how to learn how to code, learn the code movement. It's just get started. Just get started. There's so many resources out there today, free resources out there today, more than ever before, right? We have YouTube University, right? And
the Flatiron School.
The Flatiron School. We continue to have developer boot camps, but then there's also so many free courses from Microsoft, from Google, from tons of colleges. So it's like, let's put down TikTok, put down X, let's put down the Gram, let's put down all this sort of stuff. Turn on the reality TV show, and you want to get into it,
and
right?
get to work.
Yeah,
right.
get into it, and realize nothing.
Come to your local hackathon, sign up for a team.
Yeah. Like do the prep work, right? There's a quote from Steph Curry, and I'm probably gonna misquote it, but Curry's like how do you become better than everybody else? It's like you work harder than everybody else, right? And that doesn't mean it's not gonna come with challenges and obstacles. Let's just be real, right? There's always gonna be challenges and obstacles, especially your black machine learning or AI or want to get into the field, right? There's always gonna be obstacles. The biggest thing is how do you develop self-awareness and build up your mental health and your physical health strength to realize those obstacles and know and have the team, your network, your community, your friends, your family around you to support you when you face those obstacles so you continue to do the work.
That's right. Exactly right. One thing that's, as a professional that you always have to remember is not every criticism, right, is a barrier. But it is an opportunity to get better, and being self-aware and being thoughtful, right, and being intentional about your own development is the key to your own personal growth and kind of like unlocking that latent potential. And it's even more true, I think, for Black engineers. My next question is for Black engineers looking to become Black founders, right, and actually start their own companies. What additional challenges, or what maybe even different challenges do you see for them, and what can they start doing to put themselves in a position to succeed?
Yeah, let's say if you want to start a day, and you Black engineer or developer, and you want to become a startup founder. Let's say your challenges. Right, and just say you starting off. As you starting off, there's not a lot of challenges. To start off, just not.
That's right. Anyone could have an idea.
You got an idea, historically I've been an advocate to talk about mental health and well-being and so forth, and there are some people with learning disabilities, things like that. It's like that's where this self-awareness come in. Learn what you're good at. Learn and then know yourself in terms of like what skills you need to improve to become a founder, right? But still, to start off, nothing. But become self-aware. Know if you're not great at design, know how. Well, take a course. Realize it's something you can do. If it's something you can't, all right, what you need to do to save up to hire a designer or a contractor, right?
That's
You're not
right.
trying to build your founding team.
That's right.
Because we are in a different ecosystem in tech where historically investors, incubators, they're looking for that historically founding team of one designer, two engineers, one designer, an engineer, and the co-founder who can talk well, right? That's what they're looking for, right? The funding team. Now we're in a different age where it's like single person founders are going to be a trend because now you can build an MVP in hours.
Indeed.
You
That's
can
right.
outsource XYZ, and the mindset of investors and incubators has changed where it's not necessarily looking for this founding team. They're looking for can the person lead this company and initially build what's needed to scale and grow this company to make them money.
That's right.
That's what
exactly
investors are looking for. And not necessarily looking for this team, right? And so if you're an individual, I would encourage you to go and try first. See, can you learn the skills to be a designer? See, can you learn the skills to learn how to build an AI app, a chat app? If you can, see if you can learn the skills to market and sell.
Indeed.
How you can recruit. If you can 3 or 4 of those skills, keep moving forward. If you can't, what resources you need to okay, I need to save, I need to invest in myself to hire, to contract.
That's right.
Learn and then hire a good lawyer, right? Or use the AI lawyer platform, right? And do things the right way.
I think it's so spot on what you're saying is that one of the really amazing things about venture as an industry is the low barrier to entry. But that's also the challenge is the low barrier to entry, and that if you're not able to set yourself apart as a founder, you're not going to be able to get the recognition from the check writers that you need to actually make progress in your fundraise, right?
And knowing the market, right?
Right.
Knowing the market. So what we just talked about is that now as a single person founder, that is becoming more of a norm. right? So now if you show up to the door to a pitch competition, a hackathon, meet with an LP or an investor, angel investor, and you are not at the level, not a bar, level of what they're used to seeing.
That's right.
They're gonna like, oh well, why should I invest in you when I'm seeing it's over here? Doesn't matter what it looks like.
Indeed.
It's a matter of this level at that point.
Exactly right.
Right? If this level, if I'm seeing 100 companies, 100 individuals over here, and they're all at level 10.
That's right.
100, and then I get 2 over here that's at level 5.
I don't gotta pay them no mind.
Who I'm going to invest in? I'm going to invest in more level 10. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
Exactly right. Exactly.
And
right.
that's pattern matching, but that's the system.
And matter of fact, it's actually my requirement as a fiduciary, right? Is I need to invest in those 10s, right?
Yeah,
As
right.
a fund manager, I got no choice.
Yeah, right.
And
Now, the level 2s may have more level 5 may have more of a harder time possibility. But we don't know what others went through as well.
That's right.
And also, we don't judge, we don't critique. You just like, okay, how can I get to a level 10?
Exactly.
That's what you need to ask. How can I get to level 10?
100%. Wayne, I really appreciate you taking the time today. Thank you so much for all that you're doing for here on the front lines for the future of AI machine learning development, as well as kind of the education you're able to provide future up and coming engineers. Really appreciate your time today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
All
you.
right.